I just realized I'm always talking about the mayor as if everybody know about the mayor because, for me, I'm always talking to readers about the mayor and, everybody, in my network knows exactly what I'm talking about when we have these conversations. Now, let me just bring everybody else up to speed. Now, the mayor is like some young kid at the time in Block Party 1. This kid was maybe 18, 19 years old, but he controlling the whole city. He got him and like 4 little young goons that's 18 as well. And he just basically he sent his goons in to clean the whole city up, and then he got a dope stamp called Block Party that's killing the city. So everywhere they selling dope, the mayor sent his goons in and basically force everybody out that he put his stamp there, and that's how he take over the city. But in Block Party 1, he ended up going to jail, and then for 2 and 3, he's in jail fighting all those cases that he caught in Block Party 1. So the mayor is like by far my favorite character, man. He's some super cocky little kid, man. That's he's got a great heart, man. But you got to play by his rules. So in Block Party 1, I hated this character, but then in Block Party 2 and 3 and 4, like each book, I started loving him more and more because he's so solid, so stand up. He give you the shirt off his back, but if you cross the line, they punish you. So that's what I really like about the kid. He's full of morals and integrity. So now like I said, in Block Party 3, now by Block Party 3, he's 34 years old. He's an old head now. So he down in county jail, and he's surprised that none of these little kids in the county don't even know who he is. These kids don't know him from a can of paint. These 18-year-olds, they almost half his age. He knows none of them. So while he's sitting there, now mind you, the mayor come in the building and the COs tell him, listen, man, because he coming down to the county for an old state beef that he had. He coming from the feds. So now he down there. None of the boys in the county know him. So they telling him, listen, man, you shouldn't wear them Prada sneakers upstairs. He got the high top Pradas on. So the mayor cocky, he say, listen, man, I came in with these Pradas, man. I'm wearing my sneakers in the building. So, lo and behold, a couple days into there, in the county, young blood homie walk up on him, put his feet next to his and say, yo, man, what size is them, man? Them look good on blood feet. So the mayor is surprised that somebody even testing his chin like that, man. All the work I done put down in this city, man, and the young boy gonna try my chin. So he tells him real cool and calm, listen, man, you don't want these sneakers right here. These joints got murder written all over them. Young boy don't like his answer. They get the rocking out, boom, boom, 10 blood, the whole day room, they put him in a circle. So he grabs the young boy, put the poker to his neck, kind of threatening, like, I cut his throat. So anyway, the CEOs come break it up. He get away with his sneakers, you know what I mean? So fast forward, now he go back to his cell. He fuming. Listen, man, young nigga really tried me and tried to take my sneakers, man. So boom, he got some plugs, he pulled some strings. And he get somebody to mail some Prada sneakers to the young boy, and he had a letter attached inside the box that said, listen, man, I told you that you ain't want these Pradas, that they had murder written all on them, but you insisted. So now you got the Pradas, right? You don't owe me no money, though. You just got to pay the tax your life. So young boy like, oh, now, young boy tell a couple people, yo, man, that was the mayor that you had pushed up on, man. Do the big deal, you know what I mean? So now the kid ends up telling the big homie. The big homie find out about it. Now the big homie in Lexington, out in Kentucky. So the big homie write the mayor and said, listen, man, I heard about the little scruffle that you had in the county jail. Please forgive my little homie. He ain't know no better. I know who you is, you know what I mean? But my little homie ain't know you, man. If you could just spare my little homie, man, I'll make, now this kid is the Black Charles Manson, vicious kid. He got like 35 murders under his belt. He tell the mayor, listen, man, if you could spare the little homie, right? I'll make the homie give you a written apology, man. You know what I'm saying? If you just could spare him. You know what I'm saying? He said, the homie didn't know who you was, and I apologize for him. The mayor, his ego too big, man. Later for that, man. I'm getting to this little nigga. So, the mayor already put his little team together. He want the little nigga dead. So, boom, 2 weeks later, the Black Charles Manson write the mayor again. Listen, man, you ain't never get back to me on that. You know what I mean? So, I don't want a war with you, man. A war with me and you would be like Fidel Castro versus Saddam Hussein, man. Like, this thing could get messy, man. He said, I got almost 1,000 bloods at my fingertips, man. He said, to show you, as a token of my apology, appreciation, if you could cut my little homie loose and don't never, press the button, you could use my whole army at your disposal. You know what I'm saying? He said, I won't never press the button on you, but if you come at us, I'm gonna have to press the button and go. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, man. Either you want to let it go or we're gonna go to war. So now the mayor really fuming. So, but to make a long story short, they end up going back and forth with letters, and then somehow he says some things that really catch the mayor's attention, and the mayor started thinking like a businessman. This dude got 1,000 bloods at his disposal, man. If I could use his army, then I could turn it up. So, they end up, they keep on writing letters with each other, and they build a bond. The mayor ends up falling in love with the kid, and he ended up putting his attorney, Tony Austin, on Black Charles Manson case. In return, the Black Charles Manson gave the mayor his whole army like he said he would, right? And then on top of that, he gave him his cousin to be like his #1 guy. You watch over the mayor, you guard him with your life, man. So now, in Block Party 4, when the mayor come home, you got the mayor, and he link up with the Black Charles Manson cousin. And now the mayor ain't really with none of the gang banging or none of that. But when he get out here, he see all these bloods out here, and he see the city is doing bad. Nobody ain't really getting no money. You know what I'm saying? Projects empty, and he like, damn, I gotta lift my city back up, right? So he hooks up with the bloods, and he put these guys on the payroll. So now in this particular scene right here, the blood homie is in the projects, and they just passed out a whole bunch of samples, and the projects going crazy right now. Fiends coming from everywhere. They put the samples out there, that new Block Party stamp, and the fiends coming from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? From 2 towns over. Everybody coming to the projects trying to get hold to that Block Party. So minutes later, a black Ford 500 cruises into the parking lot. Smoke spots the mayor sitting low behind the steering wheel and starts to walk hurriedly toward the car. Smoke lowers himself into the passenger seat while the mayor leans back nonchalantly. He's staring at the sight before his eyes. This sight reminds him of a tad bit of the old days. Now it's out here. When he first came on, the block was looking dead, but now he's looking around and it's looking like, in 2000 when he left. A look of satisfaction appears on his face as a few memories run through his mind. He looks over to Smoke. Now this is what a block's supposed to look like. When I'm done, the whole city will look like this, he boasts. So what do you think? Hands down, they say it's a 10 all over the board, big bro. Why wouldn't it be? The mayor interrupts rudely. Did you doubt me? Before Smoke can answer, the mayor lashes back at him. When you look at all this, what is it that you see? I see a bunch of fiends. See, that's where you're wrong. Don't look at them as fiends. Look at them as clients. When I look out there, I see promise. As long as we take care of them, they will take care of us. Yeah, they're only here today for free samples, but tomorrow they will be here copping. Each one will tell another and so forth and so on. This is only the beginning. I'm not satisfied until the entire city looks like this, and it will. Trust me when I tell you, now that we see what the work is, I'm going to press the button, and in 3 days, you will have 2,000 bricks in your lap. He said, I'm going to press the button, man. We getting right to it. They like the work. I'm about to press the button. We're going to get 2,000 bricks right in your lap, and we're going to go to work. This catches Smoke's attention. He turns his head so fast that his neck almost snaps out of place. The mayor now has his undivided attention. Listen closely. I know you never played on this level, and it all may seem like it's happening so fast. You might feel overwhelmed, but I'm here to help you breathe easy. I got you. Just follow my lead, and I'm going to walk you through this thing baby step by baby step. Keep your eyes and ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll be all right. I got the blueprint all laid out. First of all, no more $7 bags. We taking this thing back to the days of the old straight $10 money. Smoke sucks his teeth. That ain't gonna work, big bro. I've been selling dope over half my life, and I never heard no price like that. Yeah, like you said, you've been selling dope. This dope sells itself. That's why the price is what it is. But these motherfuckers can barely scrape up $7, Smoke says. That's because nobody ain't giving them nothing worth scraping it up for. You gotta motivate them, inspire them. Listen, when you got that good dope, you set the tone. Trust me on this one, little bro. You have to train them. Show them what you got. Tell them the price and leave it up to them to come up with the money. It's simple. You dictate to them. You don't let them dictate to you. You think they on dope because they want to be? No, they on it because they need it. They have no choice. Always remember, a motherfucker gonna get whatever he need to get what he want. As I said, $10 money from now on. We gonna make it where that $7 dope don't even stand a chance next to ours. But if I'm not mistaken, there should be no one standing next to us because your duty was to get rid of them, right? So at this point, he like, listen, because when he first came home, he said, listen, man, your duty, I'm here now. Your duty is to get rid of all those dudes that was in the way. He said, correct? Correct, Smoke confirms. But it's a recession out here. Motherfuckers ain't got no money. Here we go with this fucking recession shit again. The mayor barks with frustration. Ain't no fucking recession. That's a figment of your imagination. That shit don't affect hood motherfuckers. Niggas in the ghetto always been broke. Long before they started screaming that recession shit. Niggas around here been starving. Ain't nothing new for us, he barks. Now, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, niggas been getting that $7 dope off because there's no other good dope out here. Now we're going to get them something to compare that garbage to. We're going to put a lot of motherfuckers out of business, he says with confidence in his eyes. The only niggas who going to be eating is us. we're going to raise the bar. We also going to raise the price. By raising the price, we also going to clean the game up. The broke motherfuckers going to have to pack it up and do something else. All that $200 a brick shit, anybody can come up with that. That's why everybody and their mama hustling. Erase all that out of your head. I'm going to reprogram you. I know that's all you know because that's all you have ever seen. Let me school you. That $7 bag shit started when I went away. That would have never taken place while I was around. That's a disrespect to the dope game. When motherfuckers lower the price, they lower the quality. By lowering the quality, you lower the value of the game. We're going to bring the value back up to speed. At first, I was going to come out here and beat them at their own game, but I changed my mind. I would never disrespect the game like that. Ain't nothing about me cheap, so I refuse to sell cheap garbage dope.